Peace. Okay, I have a perspective on an aspect of gaslighting because there's a lot. You Google it, you can like look up a lot. And in a sense of looking at the person, and if you get triggered, or you get, there's a natural trigger to grow. Do you think ever that this person might be doing this, and this is a way like to get past the annoyance, a thought that they just aren't happy, so in that moment, out of their own free will, they invite you or make a plan in an invitational kind of way, I don't know. And when it comes down to it, like to that day that they make the plan, they totally forget, and then they turn it around on you when you are asking them. You don't necessarily have to be like calling them out, but who likes someone that says something and doesn't do what they say? And if you plans change, yes, then say, hey, plans changed. And in the presence of being frustrated, because I just went through this not too long ago with a family member, and I was like, why? I do not want to be frustrated over this. So I had to look inside myself, and I realized they're an energy vampire. And I can't get upset because when I know this person, I look deeper into the situation, they're not happy. And in that moment, it just made them feel happy to do that because they don't want to look inside at their life. So it's like kind of like a projection in a way, like, hey, let me make this plan and make everything seem all right and good, when in all reality, I'm not happy in my life. And I want to feel good in that moment. And then when it comes down to it, they forget, because in that moment, it was just like a vampire thing. Like, it doesn't have to be negative, but like just a way to express it. Like, I'm going to suck this happy energy by making a false invitation. And then when it comes down to it, they forget about it, kind of vibe. You know what I mean? So do you see how it would be easy now to just be like, I see. If I really thought about it, they're really not seeming too happy in their life right now, observing, and they said something and they didn't mean it. And then they turned it around when you ask them about it, and then they act like you're kind of, not that you're crazy, but I can see how people can feel crazy, because it's like, you said this and this and this, and now you're acting like you didn't say it. It's like they forget about it, like a fart in the wind. I mean, who remembers all their farts? I don't think I did, unless like it was like some major blowout or so, which I haven't had that, but you know what I mean? So in a way, to be even funny to think about it, when someone says something and doesn't follow through, yeah, it's not fun for someone to lie. And it is okay for plans to change, obviously. But when someone can't even admit, hey, I changed my mind, and then they act like they had no idea what you're talking about, went out of their own free will. For an example, they made this invitation or this offer to do something, and like it wasn't even a mutual plan. It was just like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Like they asked you to do something, you know? So thinking when someone does that and they don't follow through, and then they gaslight you in the sense of acting like they don't even know what you're talking about, and then when you confront them on it, they make you feel like you're being somewhat of a dramatic. Well, you're not, because who likes to be lied to? And if not, be straight up. Then you can just be like, oh, they're just not happy in that moment. They were kind of doing an energy vampire thing, and that's all right, because I can let it go.